Thanks to its beauty, it can be easy to romanticize Woodcrest Farm. And I chose Woodcrest to be the subject of my project. I had expected to document its rural serenity. I thought I'll be showcasing how, as a result of sustainable farming, Woodcrest is where cows grow up healthy and where chickens roam free. I thought it would be a place where folks rekindle their affinity to nature. Well, I did find all these, but I also discovered that what makes Woodcrest truly beautiful are the people who call it home. When Alan Green and his wife Christine bought Woodcrest, they knew retirement was not so much about resting as it is about leaving a lasting impact on those around us. At Woodcrest, days are long, work is messy, dirty, and never glamorous. On a typical day under the scorching sun, chores can almost be backbreaking, even for the youthful. But yet I've never once heard Alan grumble. Instead, he carries a wide smile wherever he goes. Once a senior computer engineer at IBM, Alan retains his need for tidiness in order at work. Day-to-day chores run like clockwork, and checklists are prominently displayed across the farm, waiting to be filled out. Alan works hard each day so that Woodcrest can be a force for good in his community. Affordable classes are held for those who wish to learn more about farming, blacksmithing, or even woodworking. Alan conducts farm tours for schools in the community with the hope that students will better appreciate their food and the environment. He also runs an intensive 1-year internship program for those who are serious about taking on farming as a career. This is Justin. He joined Woodcrest 2 months ago as a livestock intern. When Justin first started out, he had difficulties remembering how much grains to give to each animal. But today, Justin runs the farm pretty much like it is his own. He tells me he hopes to eventually buy over a small plot of land from the Green family to rear his own cattle. Now meet Patrick, Woodcrest produced intern. Alan and Christine met Patrick in Uganda. The Green couple had flown to Busesa to teach the small rural village how to raise dairy goats. At that time, Patrick's family hosted Alan and Christine. Alan immediately bonded with Patrick. For the next 1 year, he tried hard to bring Patrick to the States so that he could learn more ways of sustainable farming to support his family. When Patrick's visa was finally approved, Alan was so emotional he fell on his knees and prayed. Today, even though Patrick misses his wife dearly, he knows working at Woodcrest is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Back home, he says, his peers fight to put any visit to the US on their resumes. Also new to Woodcrest is Daniel, Alan's son. He moved in 4 months ago to help out in the family business. Prior to that, he worked for 10 years in New York City as a theatre producer. Having grown up in rural Hillsborough, Daniel is familiar with farming. Nevertheless, it can be challenging to move from the world's biggest urban city to a small family-owned farm. The hardest part of the transition, Daniel says, is seeing the disruptions that his wife Eliza has to face. Eliza has had to quit her high-paying job in New York and now commutes 2 hours each day for work. Yet, she says she's happy to be able to play a part in supporting Daniel. Also happy is Daniel's 2-year-old daughter, Willa. She absolutely loves the farm. Her only complaint about her new home is that she's not yet allowed to sleep right next to the baby goats. For Daniel, this whole endeavour becomes challenging when there are disagreements on how best to make Woodcrest financially viable. For instance, Daniel and Alan disagrees on whether the farm should put more effort into producing eggs to sell. Despite all these, Daniel is willing to persevere because he wants to extend his family business and make sure that Alan and Christine can continue to run Woodcrest well into their retirements. And I know Woodcrest will grow to be even more successful. This is because, just like the blue in their eyes, love runs throughout the Green family. Father to son, father to daughter. And at the end of the day, Woodcrest is stronger exactly because it reflects the ideal of not a single person, but of the entire family.